Talatalava. My name is Seilala Mapusua. Um, I come from the villages of Mota and Ngatai Vai and Savai. I'm the current head coach of the Manu Samoa, and I was born here in Samoa.
Arozifua, my name is Mahonri Schwalger. I was born here in Samoa, and I'm the assistant coach for the Manu.
My father is from Ngatai Vai and Savai, and my mother is from Mota here in Apia, and I currently live in Siapapata.
My village from Savai, Seilala, yeah, and Lepea and Lokopa here in Upolu.
Moving here to Samoa is it's been awesome. Really enjoyed it, and um, it's been eye opening. I haven't lived in Samoa since I was 4 years old, so it's weird to say, but it was a bit of a culture shock moving back to Samoa. But absolutely loving it, um, and I love the pace of life, and that I'm surrounded by my people. So it's been uh, a tough transition, but at the same time, it's like most challenges, it's been awesome to grow and especially bring my family over here.
For me personally, it's pretty tough. It's quite challenging moving back from moving back home. But I guess I was brought up here, so that make it a lot easier moving back to where my parents here been living for most of their life. So it's pretty challenging. I guess more lifestyle is sort of laid back, and you sort of don't need a lot of stuff here. So yeah, well, it's pretty good. I'm really enjoying it with my family as well. So been here for the last 10 years. So I'm a real local boy now.
What inspired you to play rugby?
Ah, um, I don't think there was one moment where I thought, yes, I'm playing rugby. Um, I think I just wanted to hang out with my mates, and I found that it was a game I enjoyed, and I got to, as I said, hang out with my mates all day, and then kind of as you get older and understand what rugby is and what it means to our people. Obviously, I remember watching the World Cup in 1987. That was held in New Zealand, and I thought that was awesome until 1991 came along, and then I saw the one Samoa playing, and I thought, it's pretty awesome. My people on the world stage. So I think that's what sparked the flame, I suppose, and seeing your heroes on TV is pretty awesome. And I think since then, I've always enjoyed rugby. Didn't never think it would become a career. Um, and uh, yeah, I think now it's it's a part of everyday life for me, and I wouldn't change a thing.
For me, is probably the people that sort of inspire me to play rugby. I think '91 was something that always memories for me when I came. Basically, we watched the game here. Samoa, the government put on a huge screen out here for all the locals to come and watch the game. So I was one of those kids running around here and sort of watching that '91 game against Wales. So it really inspired me to represent the country. And I can see rugby sort of bring the people together. So I think that was the main reason for me is, you know, wanted to represent our country and get our people and our uh, behind us, and be proud of who you are and your family as well. So yeah, I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to play professional and make a career out of it. And I'm so fortunate to to have those memories and I treasure it for the rest of my life. Yeah.
There's a lot of players I looked up to growing up, and um, I guess like I said, the 91 team stands out for me. The likes of Vaenga, Benitez, and seeing guys like Apollo Perolini and Pat Lam playing. I was fortunate enough to go to high school um, in South Auckland with Jonah Lomu. He was that was a that was a pretty cool moment in my life. Seeing him at school and then seeing the things that he went on um, and achieved. But yeah, I think someone outside I think outside Samoa or outside the Pacific region, a player that I really used to love watching playing was Philippe Seilala, French centre. He was pretty awesome. But I've been fortunate enough to to play with a lot of good players, and uh, a lot of those players were inspiration for me too. The, uh, Especially the guy sitting next to me. He's one of my heroes as well. So it's awesome we still get to work together.
For me, there are quite a few players that sort of watch and follow. I guess the one that's really stand out for me is Michael Jones. And he's the sort of guy that when first he couldn't play on Sunday, so that's something that make him special. And to our culture as well, Sundays, everyone go to church, so that can't play or you can't do anything on Sunday. But the player that really I always look up to it is Peter Fats, because Peter's the sort of guy, the leadership that he had, and I sort of really want to help his people as well, trying to bring rugby up in Manu Samoa where it is now, to 91 World Cup. And he really inspired me because he's a great leader, and he's sort of trying to bring the players together and get our people behind the team as well. So yeah.
Some of the professional teams I've been fortunate enough to play for. I started off my professional career um, in New Zealand, down in Otago, and playing for the Highlanders for a while. After that, I moved to the UK, and I was at London Irish for about 5 years, um, and had a great time in the UK. And then I finished off my career in Japan, playing for Kubota Spears and Kamaishi Seaways, and retired in 2016. And yeah, some awesome memories made, and some great experiences, and um, the best memories of those pro teams, well, is always coming back and putting on that blue jersey. That's the one that's most special.
Yeah, for me, probably the team that really spent most of my time there was Hawke's Bay. Back in the grassroots again, that's where I start my professional career. Then I moved down Wellington Lions, and then sort of kickstart from there, and sort of got my first Super Rugby contract for Highlanders. And I got the chance to play for the Hurricanes as well. And then I moved to overseas as well. I had to play for a club in Wales and in England as well, Seal Sharks. And I moved back home. So I miss home so much, so I got the chance to play for the Chiefs. And great memories, so it's something I will always treasure.
So there's only the Crusaders and Blues that you haven't played for. You saw highlights of my professional career. The highest is representing Samoa. and at 2 World Cups. My first test is definitely uh, a massive highlight for me. Um, being being able to play for Barbarians um, was was also a highlight, and um, yeah, as I said, any chance I got to pull on Manu Samoa TV is always a highlight. So, I think that would be the ones for me.
Yeah, for me, probably I had a few, but I think 2011, playing for some representing Samoa on the World Cup. I think that year was a sort of special year. The group of guys that we had, uh, we done some great things, and I guess getting the people behind the team, for that World Cup was amazing. I think something I never seen it before in my whole career. It was getting the our people here in Samoa, and when you went to New Zealand, it was pretty. Everything was sort of opened up my eyes of what Manu Samoa teams mean to these people. So I guess every time we put on the jersey, it always feels special, and that's the highlight of my career.
What comes to mind when I think of World Cup 23? Pressure. I'm just excited. Excited at the opportunity. It's a big year, and um, and I believe we can build a really good squad to represent Samoa at the World Cup. Um, I think it's a great opportunity to um, not just perform well and results, but also to inspire um, every young Samoan kid in the world um, that's playing rugby to uh, want to play for Manu Samoa. So what we're trying to create is a team that young Samoans wherever they are in the world want to be a part of and want to represent and also a team that people could be proud of. And I think that's what I think of when I think of uh, World Cup World Cup 23 because it's this is a huge year, but it's also a great opportunity to really put put something in place that will last. Will last for the next few generations and really create a legacy of what Manu Samoa could be, what it should be, and the potential is scary. And yeah, did I mention pressure? But yeah, no, it's I'm very excited and it's not lost on me the enormity of the task ahead. But I know I've surrounded myself with great people and also getting Samoa people behind this team. I think uh, the level of achievement, what we can achieve is limitless.
First thing came in my mind. I'm excited. It's a huge challenge, and I guess it's a sort of tournament that measure ourselves as well where we at as a group, and especially all the best players in the world will come together, show talent, show their culture as well. For me, every year that we go to the World Cup, I said is probably rugby sort of bring people together, and I'm excited in what we can uh, what we can achieve this year. So yeah, that's the thing for me is I'm really excited for this challenge. So we're looking forward to it.
No pressure.
Any messages that you want to say to our people, our supporters, or anything that you'd like to say to them?
Firstly, thank you. Thank you for support, all the prayers and unconditional support that we've had from we had from our people. We it's not lost on us um, all the support that's been given, and uh, as we said in Samoa, it is sigita, it's a pot, and it's one thing I make sure our players know and understand the support of our people, and we just we look forward to the continued support as we head to the World Cup this year, and I look forward to getting around and seeing all the support, and uh, we'll all try our best, and may God continue to bless our people with that.